Kurumjari. Hello learners. I am Amom Nandaras Mite. It gives me a great pleasure to share with you a short yet meaningful conversation between a mother and her daughter, Memsa. This simple exchange offers a clear glimpse into how aspectual markers function in everyday Manipuri space. As the conversation unfolds, the progressive marker highlights actions that are still in progress, capturing their immediacy and flow. In contrast, the perfective aspectual marker marks actions that have already been completed, placing them firmly in the past. Together, these markers add subtle sets of meaning, enriching the conversation by situating its action within its proper temporal frame. Before we step into the main conversation, let's pause for a moment to explore some of the vocabulary it includes. This little preview will help you follow the dialogue more easily and see how these words and expressions come alive in everyday Manipuri conversations. By now, I hope some of these vocabulary items already feel a bit familiar and friendly to you. Here is your vocabulary. In Manipuri, Ibemma is an affectionate form of address for a younger female, roughly equivalent to dear. In this conversation, I have written the name Ibemma to preserve the Manipuri flavor. Nang means you, second person singular pronoun. Kari means what. Tauri means am doing. Ima means mother or my mother. I means I, first person singular pronoun. Haujik means now. Lyric means bow. Partly means am opening. Aduga means then or end. Pari means am reading. Sak means rice. Sarabara means have you eaten. Ang means yes, an oral confirmation. Sare means have eaten. Matam means time. Asi means this. Thengle means it's late. Paba means to read or reading. Loshile means finish. Phamung phanung means bed and all around it. Loshilo means finish. Hoi means yes. Loshile means have finished. All right, let us come back to the main part of the conversation. Masanupi amasung mamagi numidangwaigi wari watai. An evening talk between mother and daughter. Ima, Ibema, Nankari Tauri. Mother, Ibema, what are you doing? Mema, Ima, I hojik like pakli aduga pari. Memsa, Mom, I have just opened my book and I am reading now. Ima, Nangbu sak sarabra, phamung phanung loshilabra. Mother, have you eaten dinner and have you prepared your bed? Memsa, Ang ay sak sare ima, phamung phanung suloshille. Memsa, yes, Mom, I have already eaten and I have prepared my bed too. Ima, matam asi thengle, tumnaba taurasi. Mother, it's already late. Let's get ready to sleep. Memsa, hoi ima. Memsa, all right, mom. So, that was a little conversation. As you went through it, dear learners, you may have noticed how I pronounce certain words like tauri, phakli, pari. All of these verbs ending in ri or li show that the actions are still in progress. In other words, they mark continuity. Notice also that li occurs after a voiceless sound, as in phakli, where ka is voiceless, while ri comes after a voice sound, as in pari, where a is voice. In the same way, you might have seen forms like pare, like sare, and loshinle. These verbs ending in re and le indicate that the actions are completed. In other words, they mark accomplishment. Again, the pattern is similar. Re appears after voice sounds, as in sare, where a is voice, while le follows voiceless sound, as in loishin le, where la is voiceless. There is another small but important point, that the perfect aspectual marker re and le change to ra and la when they occur inside a predicate. For example, we use ra in sarabara and la in loshilabara. All right, after that brief detour, let's return to the dialogue. We'll go through them once again and take a closer look at the words and expressions. This way, you can clearly see how they work in real everyday conversation. Let's begin with the very first dialogue where Memsa's mother asks her what she is doing. Ima, ibema, nang kari tauri. Mother, ibema, what are you doing? Here, ibema is, as I mentioned in our earlier sessions, an affectionate way of addressing a younger girl, and I have kept it in the dialogue just as it is. The word nang means you, the second person singular pronoun. Kari means what, and the verb tauri is formed from the root tau, meaning to do, plus the progressive aspect marker ri, which shows that the action is ongoing. When we bring all of these together, the mother's question simply means, ibema, what are you doing? In the second exchange, Memsa tells her mother what she is doing. Memsa, ima, ai lairik phakli aduga pari. Memsa, mom, I have just opened my book and I am reading now. Here, ima means my mother or simply mom. The word I means I, the first person singular pronoun, while hogjik means now and lyric means book. The verb phakli is made up of the root phak, meaning to open, together with the progressive marker li, which shows that the action is still in progress. Then we have aduga, meaning and, which connects this to the next action. The verb pari comes from the root pa, to read, plus the progressive marker re, again indicating an ongoing action. So, two actions are linked here by aduga, and first opening the book and second reading it. Put together, Memsa is essentially saying, Mom, I have just opened my book and I am reading now. In the third exchange, the mother checks if Memsa has finished her usual chores. Ima, Nangbu sak sarabra, phamung phanung losilabra. Mother, have you eaten dinner and have you prepared your bed? Here, Nangbu means you with the accusative case marker that gives a sense of specificity. You in particular. The word chak means rice or food, and charabara is built from the root cha meaning to eat plus the perfect aspect marker ra which occurs inside the predicate and marks the action is completed. To this is added the nominalizer ba, turning the verb into a nominal form that can then pack the interrogative marker ra to form a question. So, the first sentence, Nangbu sak sarabra, is translated as, have you eaten dinner? In the second sentence, phamung phanung means the bed and everything around it. Here, the verb losilabra is formed in the same way as sarabra. From the root losin, meaning to finish, plus the perfect aspect marker ra, showing accomplishment, followed by the nominalizer ba and the interrogative marker ra. Thus, the second question, phamung phanung losilabra, can be translated as, have you prepared your bed? When we combine both, the mother is sincerely asking, have you eaten dinner and have you prepared your bed? In the fourth exchange, Memsa replies that she has already done everything her mother asked about. Memsa, ang ay sak sare ima, phamung phanung su loshile. Memsa, yes mom, I have already eaten and I have prepared my bed too. Here, ang means yes, serving as a simple oral confirmation. The word I means I, the first person singular pronoun. And chak means rice or food. The verb sare is formed from the root cha, to eat, together with the perfect aspect marker re, which shows that the action is completed. And ima means my mother or simply mom. So, the first sentence, ang ay sak sare ima, can be translated as, yes mom, I have already eaten. In the second sentence, phamung phanung su means bed and everything around it also. And the verb loshile is formed in the same way as sare. From the root loshil meaning to finish plus the perfect aspect marker le indicating completion. In this context, loshil takes the sense of to prepare. Thus, the sentence phamung phanung su loshil le can be translated as I have prepared my bed too. When we combine both sentences, Memsa is essentially saying, yes, mom, I have already eaten and I have prepared my bed too. In the fifth dialogue, the mother tells Memsa to get ready for bed since it is already late. Ima, matam asi thengle, tumnaba taurasi. Mother, it's already late. Let's get ready to sleep. Here, matam means time and ashi means this. Together, the phrase matam ashi conveys the meaning this time or this particular time. The verb thengle is formed from the root theng meaning let combined with the perfect aspect marker le, which indicates that the action is already completed. Thus, the sentence matam ashi thengle translates as it's already led. In the second dialogue, tumnaba means to sleep, where the root tum meaning sleep is followed by the purposive marker na meaning for the purpose of and the nominalizer ba turning it into a verbal noun sleeping. This functions as the object of the verb taurasi. The verb taurasi is composed of the root tau meaning to do, the prospective marker ra indicating that the action is about to take place but hasn't started yet, and the suggestive marker si, which softened the expression into a polite suggestion. Altogether, taurasi means let's do it. Therefore, tumnaba taurasi is translated as let's get ready to sleep. When we combine both sentences, the mother is gently saying, it's already late, let's get ready to sleep. In the final sixth dialogue, Memsa obediently agrees with her mother. Memsa, hoi ima. Memsa, all right, mom. Hoi here means yes or all right, and ima means my mother or simply mom. Altogether, Memsa's reply is all right, mom. Dear learners, this was a short conversation. The dialogues not only reflects the caring exchange between mother and child, but also show how progressive and perfective aspect markers in Manipuri shape temporal perspectives in natural space. The progressive markers li and ri appear in their respective phonological environments. Li after voiceless sound and ri after voice one. Similarly, the perfective markers le and re follow the same pattern with additional variants of ra and la occurring within predicates. This simple family dialogue demonstrates how these markers not only structure temporal interpretation in everyday communication but also enlist meaning by situating actions within their aspectual phases. I hope this lesson has helped you better understand these two important aspect markers while also appreciating other features that bring depth to Manipuri. That's all for today. Thank you for listening, and I encourage you to continue exploring the warmth and beauty of Manipuri conversation. Thagat Chari.